Hey there, guys. Welcome to another Friday night watch talk. I am Bobby Legs. It's Bobby Legs and Friends. That's actually the name of it. I said Friday night watch talk. I meant Bobby Legs and Friends tonight. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm here back in the sun porch again for another stream. We got another cat, right? So we had one and we got a second cat, and now we're doing this like slow introduction where we're keeping them in separate rooms, and now they can see each other and smell each other, and you know it sounds like a whole lot to do, but it worked the last time we introduced another cat into the family, so we're keeping at it. So you may see Wayne come up here and visit us. Um, as he usually does. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great night and a great weekend. I don't know if you guys caught this recently, and someone I know posted this up, and I watched it today. And there's a YouTube channel called the Switch Watch Gang, right? And he had did a collection review with Boris Bajanik, I think his name is. And Boris is pretty involved in a lot of the Facebook watch groups, especially the German watch groups. And I think he's some sort of like he connects people with brands. He represents a certain amount of brands, certain names like Moritz Grossman, and I know he used to represent Dorn Bluth kind of, but he doesn't, and he does work for Stefan Kadoki. I think he introduces Stefan to some of his clients. Like he's got a client base that, so I guess he's a watch salesman, but he's not an AD. I don't know. Anyway, he had a bunch of his watches out, and they were all on straps, and they had them all laid out. And I'm like, oh, that looks so good. I want to put all my watches on straps and just lay them out like that, right? Look, some watches like the sub. I mean, I'm not gonna put a strap on. I'm not I'm not gonna put a strap on it, right? So. But the other ones, I am, right? And I'm thinking, wouldn't it be cool to just have it like displayed on a tray, like they do on that video? Maybe it's not a tray, but just laid out, and just have my watches placed there like that, and that's how I keep them. I got a couple young kids. I probably won't do that anytime soon because they can probably just go grab them and whatnot. But I am wearing. I want to show you what I'm wearing today, and I took it off a bracelet and put it on the strap, and that is the the chicken watch, the Citizen. Oh, and thanks, Amin, for my friend Amin, for suggesting getting an HDMI capture card. The picture is so much better. There is no lag. Although I got to figure out a way to mirror this shot because, as you can see, the Citizen's written backwards. There's a way to do it. I just didn't have time. I'm just a little lazy. But anyway, so I put this on this Monstrap strap that was given to me by a friend, and I think it looks great. And as you guys know, I have uh, the Sea of Clouds that I bought recently, and I'm gonna put that I'm gonna put that on strap. I ordered a strap from Deluxe and another strap from Moon Straps or Mon Straps to go with it. So I am looking forward to do that. Look, it looks great on bracelet. It fits great on bracelet. I know some people struggle with the sizing for the Grand Seiko bracelets because it's butterfly, and same thing with the Citizen. It's almost like the same bracelet. But I was able to dial in the Citizen a lot better than I was able to dial in the Sea of Clouds. So I'm looking forward to changing that up and just getting it off bracelet and just giving that a go for a while, for sure. But I think this looks great. The camera with the card, capture card again. Thanks, Amin. Everything looks good on my end. I hope it looks good on your end. While we're here, I'm giving away another watch, and I know I always give away watches at the beginning of the month, but this is a little bit different. I'm giving away. I'm partnering up with an app called Whatnot. And if you guys aren't familiar with it, it's an app where people do like live auctioning of their stuff, like literally live while it's going on, and you hit a button where you go bid and whatnot. And they agreed to, sponsor this giveaway, and I will be giving away this Seiko, and this is the SRP SRPE03 King Turtle. I will be giving it away this Wednesday at 9 p.m. on the Whatnot app. So there's a link in the description below, and you can use that link, and you can get $10 off your first day purchase on it, or your first auction win. But I'm doing a giveaway, so it wouldn't apply there. But anyway, check the app out. I've been on it. If you're into like memorabilia, right? If you're into like coin collecting and stuff like that, there's auctions going on all day, and apparently it's a big thing with the kids. People sell sneakers on WhatsApp, and they tell each other, they text each other, hey, check this out. So anyway, I will be putting out a video on Sunday giving more information about this giveaway for Wednesday on the Whatnot app at 9 p.m. I'll still be doing a giveaway for August, and that'll be not this Sunday, but the next Sunday will be the announcement. And then that again is the khaki field mechanical, the Hamilton with the white dial. Great, great looking watch. So let's say hello to the chat. What do you say, guys? Um, Junior Johnson is here. How you doing, Junior? I'd asked Roger Smith to make one. Okay, so let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. We're going to bring in a panel in a few minutes, and we're going to talk about the one watch that we would buy if we hit the lottery. And there's a lottery, the Mega Millions, which is actually going on tonight. So I hope you guys got your tickets for $1.2 billion dollars. And obviously, you don't get the $1.2 billion dollars, especially if you do a cash out option. I think it's the cash out option is like around 600 million, 700 million. And so taxes and whatnot. So you're looking like, around 400 million, depending on whatever state you are. We're going to talk about like what watch we would buy if we hit that lottery. But keep it to yourselves for now, guys, and now we'll rotate somebody in. If you guys want to tell us what you would pick, I'll put out the link a little bit later on, and you guys can come in and let us know what you pick, and we'll talk about it for a minute or two, and then we'll cycle you out and put somebody else in there if that works for everybody. Bill is here. How you doing, Bill? Jeff Deach, what's going on, man? Peter C is here. Hey, Chaz, how are you? Time Hill is here. How you doing, sir? Hey, there's Dan. See you soon. Pale Horse is here. What is up? Hey, Easy Clayton. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hey, Thomas. Wonderful. Just wonderful to have you on. Hobby Bobby is here. Hobby Bobby. Uh, B-Dev, what is going on? Hey, Amin, there you are. Hope all is well with you. Joey B, what is up? Philly Watch fan. Good to see you, bud. Justin is here, and of course, always strapped in. Caliber YQG, what is up? Mez9 is here. Hey, Wolfie, what's going on? Sea of Clouds, Sun Porch. Yeah, I'm sure you wearing your Sea of Clouds too, Deej, on the porch too, right? Um, Orange Grove, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Average Joe, what is going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Uh, Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Bobby, what is up? How you doing, sir? And another Bobby. What's up, Bobby? Yes. Alex is here. How you doing? Downtown Abbey forever. I say downtown. I know it's Downton, but I always say downtown for some reason. It took me like a year or two to figure out that it wasn't Downtown Abbey. And then like, my mother-in-law, she loved the show, and I would always, after I found out that it was actually Downton, I would just say downtown. And then she started watching The French Village. It's like she just loves anything PBS. Really, Really, it's a thing. Colin, what's going on? What's happening, Watch Friends? Yes, we all are Watch Friends. Looks correct direction. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe it's because what I'm seeing, it's not in the right direction. Maybe it flips on me on just my view on the computer. So, um, let's see here. Joey B wearing the Zulu tonight, man. I saw him. I think he posts somewhere on Facebook or something like that saying that why does he even have other watches? He's wearing the Zulu all the time. Man, like after I saw you write that, Joe, I was looking in on the Zulu and I'm like, maybe one day. Maybe one day. It does look good though. It does look good. Hey, Stefan is here. What is up? How you doing? Looks good. All right. Everything looks great? Yeah? Okay. Give away everything. Yeah, I pretty much do. I'm giving it all away, Bobby. Hopefully one day you'll win. Remember, go to the Whatnot app on the link below, and you got to follow me too. You got to follow me when you're on there, and you get a chance to win a watch. Look, watch Chris to on Sunday night at 8:30 on the Whatnot app. He's giving away one of those new Seiko GMTs, those Seiko 5 GMTs. I think Kevin from Wrong Time Watch is also giving one away. So, there's some giveaways there. And look, I mean, like, when I do a giveaway on the channel, people comment and there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of comments, right? And so you kind of playing, your odds are a certain amount. But on these apps, I mean, like if there's only like 40 or 50 people, hopefully there's more, but if only there's like 40 or 50 people watching, and you have to be there live to win it. Your odds are much better. So I hope I see you there. Apps are great. You're right. Oh boy. Kevin, what's going on? How you doing? Sneakers are awesome. Um, Whatnot is a train wreck. Okay, I mean, it is what it is. I've actually I enjoy watching. I haven't bid on anything yet there because I haven't really seen what I'm specifically looking for, especially with the coin stuff. I like the coin, looking at the coin auctions. The watches doesn't seem to be a lot going on. I mean, there's stuff going on, but it's not there yet. It's growing, right? It's not as robust of a selection as you do with like the watches and the sports memorabilia. But it's getting there. But there's some personalities, man. I mean, it's like a live show, and there's some music going on, and it's crazy. You can get a little crazy. Uh, only 400 million. Forget it. I'm out. Well, I mean, I think you're in Canada anyway. I mean, I think you might be out no matter what. But that's like 2 billion Canadian, 400 million. So Justin Sands says, I refuse to buy lotto tickets. No free handouts around here. All right. Well, hey, Anish, how you doing? What's going on? Let's go here. Colin's saying I think the town of Winnipeg has about 1 million people. Okay. Okay. I just jumped into a conversation there. Do, do, do. Nabuki Abbey. Right. Just another New Brunswick isn't any better than Old Brunswick. Needs a redesign. Oh, I think there's something. I think there's a little sparring going on with Canadian provinces here. Wayben is here. How you doing, Wayben? Nomos Metro came back from warranty repairs, so it is on rest. Awesome, awesome. And hey, what's up, Dan? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
How am I doing?
How you doing?
Uh, Kevin S. is saying Bobby's lack of popularity must may just help our odds. There you go. Yeah, for sure. Hey, there's Wolfie. How you doing? Big smile, my friend. How are you tonight?
How you doing?
Um, good. KR Joy's here. What is going on, sir? How you doing? Dan, what do you have on wrist this evening?
Tonight I am wearing the Breitling.
Yes. That's a sharp looking watch, man. Very, very nice. Wolfie, what do you got on wrist?
CQ
Ah,
Nice.
strap still wet from the pool. I don't know if you can see it.
that is awesome. Good job, man. Good job. Hey, Nerio's here checking in from Dominican Republic. Very nice. Very nice. James is checking in from Motel 6 in Temecula. Is that in Mexico?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Nice. Nice. Hey, Rasan is here. Okay, so we got the crew. Rasan,
How are you doing?
um, uh, I can hear you. Yep.
I can hear you.
Okay, great. What do you got on us tonight, man?
Oh, well, I watched. No offense to him because he does great videos, and I complimented him last time. But I took offense to ID Guy's video last night about the IWC Type 20. So I'm wearing the apparently much maligned IWC Mark 18 because I disagreed with everything that was in the video just a little bit, and
Oh,
I
okay.
understand where he's coming from, and he has a lot of great points. Always does. Always does. But I was just like, man, everything I guess that the community dislikes about the Mark 18 is something that I absolutely adore. So yeah, I'm like, all right,
Well,
well, I'm gonna wear it today. I'll wear it the rest of the week. Well, it's Friday. I'll wear it
we're
the
proud.
weekend.
We're proud, my friend. James is saying Temecula is in the South Riverside County in California.
No.
Dude's never
Okay.
heard of Temecula? No, I've never.
Oh, it's
I,
Temecula.
it's
What?
Oh,
That's not far from me.
okay.
Yeah, I live in Riverside County. That's why. Yeah.
Temecula. Okay. I'm pretty bad with pronunciations, man. I have to admit it. Okay, so we the topic is for tonight is there's a big lotto. It's actually tonight. I hope you guys got tickets. I know I did. Nope, not you, Wolfie. You're just two. All right, that's fine. There he goes. Yeah.
It's like
I
one
got
for
this.
me. One of them is for me, probably.
I got this app, right? What's it called? And it buys your the lottery tickets on the app for you.
Yeah, I don't trust
Jackpot.
that shit. I
You
don't
don't
trust
trust
that
it?
shit. Nah.
Why don't you trust it, man? What's the
I,
big
I
deal?
got paper. I got paper. It's printed.
Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, that's what you really need that. There's no denying that. Um, Colin, even I knew how to Temecula. Temecula?
Temecula.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. I got it.
I
I
like it
got it.
over there. It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah. Is that a beach town or?
Oh no, that's out in well, I wouldn't call it the desert, but it's in the area
Okay.
between the hard desert where I live and
Hmm.
getting into like San Marcos, going towards San Diego, Vista. It's a mid-sized city in that area, so they don't get the heat. They've got a lot more vegetation, a lot of great wineries.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I like it. My wife
Cool.
hates it, but I like it.
Cool. Stefan's asking, since you brought up the IWC, what do you guys' opinion on the Mark 20? What do you think of it, Rob?
Um, my disagreements with it, well, it's all personal, and it's
Yeah.
just me. But I didn't like them bringing down the case size. I didn't like them shortening the lug width, and I didn't like them bringing in the numerals on the dial to make the dial seem smaller than it actually is.
Hmm.
So, and I have a rule where I never really go after 40 millimeter watches, except for the lug width, and the lug width on the Mark 18 was 50 millimeters,
Yeah.
and they dropped this one down to I think it was 48 or 47, which
Hmm.
doesn't sound like a lot, but when it's on your wrist, it's noticeable. And
Yeah.
then that, in conjunction with the dial redesigns, it makes the watch look a lot smaller. So I was not a fan of that. Not a fan of the white date window
Yeah.
because I know it matches the white numerals and so on. So you have like the white, like little points of visual points going around the dial. Did I lose everybody? Lost everyone.
No, we're here.
I
Sorry,
hear
We're
you.
here.
but
You're just frozen
I
up a
know
little bit. That's all.
it might be better look to some to have.
Yeah.
It might be a better look to some, around the dial, but I prefer the. And I know T prints. Oh,
You're chopping up a bit. Don't. We'll get back to you, Ra. When your feed comes a little bit better. Um, anyway, so let's get right into it. There is 1.2 billion dollars lottery, right? You probably ended up after taxes get around 400 million. Okay. All right. After you know, get your lawyer, get your accountant, get your financial advisor, get all those ducks in a row, go into hiding because everybody in the woodwork is going to come try to find you, hit you up for money. You finally come out of it after months in seclusion, right?
sorry.
And there you go, right? No problem, no problem. And you come out of there months in seclusion. You have all the face altering surgery, so you're not recognizable by anybody to hit you up money, and you're gonna go to an AD. Now you're like, I want to buy a watch. What is that watch? And chat, let us know what you guys think. We're gonna go around the table here, and then we'll I'll throw out the link and let one of you guys come in and let us know which watch you would select. I'll kick it off. Now, this watch, look, I mean, it may not be the most luxurious or high price. I mean, it's still pretty expensive watch out there. Probably could have picked something more ridiculously crazy, right? Because yeah, why not, right? When you have that kind of money. But I am picking one of the watches that I really, really
Oh, nice.
um, have always admired and
Ooh,
loved, and that is the Zerkwerk, the Honey Gold, the Lumen. I love this watch. This watch is amazing. And look, I know servicing these things is bananas and it's super
Okay.
expensive, but I have 400 million in the bank. You know what I mean? I'll service this every year if I need to. But I love this watch.
Get
Um,
two so that you have one in service while you wear the other.
Dan, this is why I have you on these streams because of ideas just like that. That is a great idea. I'm going to get two. I'm going to buy two of these. And when one goes to service, I'll still have one on my wrist. Great idea. But again, I just love the uniqueness of this watch. Um, the digital, right? It's technically digital display of the time. The honey colored gold, the honey gold. Such a cool watch. Um, I love it. And this will be the first thing I'd pick up for sure.
You scared me there for a second, Bob, because when you're prefacing the whole thing like, "Oh, I know it's not that expensive," blah blah blah. I thought you were gonna say like a Pepsi. I was like, I will go
Yeah,
there and kill you.
no,
That,
no.
that's a very
This
good
is
choice. It's really good. But
yes.
I think that if he gets the Lumen, I feel like it's only fair that all of us that are on his streams from time to time should get the regular site work then. It's like it
Oh,
makes the group thing, it makes it even more pleasurable for him with the
fair is
Lumen.
fair.
He's like,
Yep.
well, I'll say this. I'll say this. If I win that lottery, I'd buy you guys all Zyworks. I mean, I have to go secondary, right? I mean, because like I can go to an AD and get them, but I'll get you
"Ah,
guys all
we'll make
Zyworks.
it happen. No,
We'll
don't
make
worry."
it. We'll make it happen. Okay. Um, Dan, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. Can I share?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's see where we share screen.
It'll come up on my backstage, and then I'll have to put it up. Yep.
Okay. Can you see?
Yep. There it is.
Okay. So yep, this is the titanium
Of
ultra
course.
thin 6.4 millimeters thick. The bezel's platinum and the intermediate links are also platinum. Look at this 6.4 millimeter stick.
What watch is
Perpetual
this?
calendar. The AP Royal Oak
Perpetual calendar, ultra thin. Yeah.
Perpetual calendar, ultra thin titanium, platinum. I mean, look at this thing. It's just ridiculous.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm,
$140,000 retail, but you know, aftermarket is going for like double. Is kind
Yeah.
of ridiculous.
yeah.
It's
That's
insane.
the
Yeah.
most expensive titanium ever made. Like the most expensive titanium you could find.
I don't know. I think the Sonnery might be even more, right?
Oh,
I'm not
that was
sure.
titanium, was it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's more
It's
expensive.
it's amazing. I love this.
So Wolfgang, you have no love for AP, right? What do you think of Dan's pick here?
Well, he likes titanium, so I still hope that same with you, if he wins the 400 million, he buys this, maybe buys a few other pieces.
Oh yeah.
And I get to talk to him, and there's some titanium stuff that I could, see him getting for me,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
all good, it's ultra deep titanium, another flow prof maybe. It's chump change for Dan at that point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just say, I have a birthday coming up. It's Christmas. It's Easter.
No. I'll get you the ultra deep in titanium.
It's Easter.
Yeah,
Ultra
it's
deep in
Easter.
titanium.
Yeah, I want you both to win it now.
Yeah. Well, you never know. I mean, you have to be in it to win it. Rob, what do you think of this one?
I like it. I like it. A friend of mine has the standard AP, and I looked at that case back and I saw God. I've never seen anything like it. So I've been a fan of that watch since then. Would I get it? Just right now, no. But if I was,
Yeah,
won $1 billion, of course I would.
yeah,
But he always says, the bezel scratch is so easy, and this is that, and he owns a winery, so he's out there, just
uh,
doing all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's gonna get scratched.
yeah,
But,
absolutely.
yeah,
I'll
I think that's a
I'll
great
get-
choice.
I'll get two of them so that I'll send one out to get serviced and have the bezel polished while I'll
Yeah.
wear the other one.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. That's
That's the
baller.
way you do it.
That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. Let's catch up with the chat here. Chaz is saying that his Patek minute repeater will be my lottery watch, or I might just get a new truck. Bogo Nutty is saying no one would steal that off you on the street. I think he's talking about the Zeitwerk. They would think it's an Invicta, probably. Paul is saying 1.2 billion. I'm buying a Tag Heuer. Oh, Paul. Thomas is saying the Zeitwerks are all absolutely stunning. I'm in love with the minute repeater, the striking time, and the decimal time. Nothing like hearing the time while you look at it. Very good, very good. Chaz is like, why don't you buy it, Eddie? All right. Caliber, I love you, baby. I love you back, Caliber. Have you ever heard the Zeitwerk dial reference as a fat kid in a small shirt? No, I've never heard that.
That kid in a small shirt.
I don't know. I'm thinking of fat guy in little coat, Tommy Boy now.
Yeah.
Watch Medicine, Bobby saying is if I win the lottery, I'll strap a Richard Mille, pronounced Mille in proper Italian, on TJV and let him roam around in Rome speaking Italian while having a GoPro on his shoulder. Wow, I guess with that kind of money, you can do whatever you want, Bobby. Um, let's see here. Kevin, Kevin will buy 1,000,000 Yemas. Uh, Canadian Watch Monkey, he says he'll be buying Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona. All right.
No.
James Duffy's, if I won the lottery, I'd buy a house for my Seiko collection. Okay, let's put a pause there. And Wolfie, if you were going to play, I know you didn't play, but if you were going to play, if you came across that money, you probably have that money in anyway. But if you came across that kind of money, what?
I
watch would
probably,
you
if I would have that kind of money, once I saw this one, I would have picked it up.
Let's see here.
The Grubel.
The Grubel
Ooh, yeah. Very
somewhat
nice, man.
has.
Very
And I
nice.
probably would also have picked up the DB that I liked so much at Watchbox, the one of a kind.
Yeah, I remember that watch. Yeah.
If I had
Yeah.
that cash back in the bank, I probably would have bought it.
What would you buy us, Wolfie? In
I
this
I'd
in this
buy,
chat.
I'd probably buy. I thought about buying the. I like the yellow gold Yachtmaster 2, and I
Yeah.
think I'd kind of do a group thing with an engraving
Ooh. Oh yeah.
the back, maybe Bobby Legs Dream or whatever, so I buy a couple of those just for the fun of it too. I go to an AD and they tell me, well, sir, this is impossible. You can't get 30 of those Yachtmasters. It's just not doable.
Yeah.
Then I open my suitcase. I probably have two people with more suitcases and it's all full of cash.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll make them sweat and they'll, want before I leave, they'll agree and I'll have it next week. Special order from Geneva.
Wow, you really thought this through.
It'd be a fun exercise to do, yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So great picks there. Can't argue with your pick there, Wolfie. Um, exquisite taste, my friend. Um, Ra, what would your watch be?
Oh, I would get two, and the first is one of those. What are you doing? Why? And it would be the $700,000 uh, Patek Philippe 5711 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, yeah, I don't even think they changed the bracelet. I don't think they did, but it's like it looks like a normal 50th, a normal Patek 5711 with the blue dial,
Yeah.
but it has the 50th anniversary on the dial too, so you have to like really look at it to see it.
Yeah.
And once I saw that watch, I was like, wow. Like before that watch, I was like on the same team as Bear Clooney. It was looks like a TV set. There's no way in hell. I don't care how much money you give me. And then after when I saw that 50th anniversary, I was like, man, I would totally get that watch. I would wear that. I'd wear that because everyone else has the other one, and just normal blue dial, but just the offset with that 50th anniversary on the dial. I was like, man, that's it. And then I saw the price, and it's like twice the cost of my house. And yeah, I need to win tonight. Long story short, so we get that. Um, Second would be probably, and this brand. Well, he's really grown on me. Is FP Journe, the Chronomet
Hmm.
Blue. I'd probably get one of those too. Like when I first saw FP Journe, I was like, well, everything's offset. Nothing's the same size. The dials are kind of crazy. I can't figure out what's going on. And then as time went by, I was just like, "Ooh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful." And he's got a lot more complicated stuff than that. And I was
Yeah.
like, man, the
Yeah.
Chronomet Blue just seems to be the one that just hits it out of the park.
Mm.
So it'd probably be that one. And if I
That's
was going to
it.
buy something for the group,
Yeah.
it'd be the Falcon Eye Rolex Yachtmaster.
Oh.
We all get that one.
Oh.
Yeah, I love
Thank
that watch.
I hope you win,
I
man.
love that one with all of my heart. Everyone's like, I hate it. I don't
Me
like it. I'm
too.
like, oh.
I hated it at first, but I love it now. Oh yeah, especially if you're buying.
I was like, I'd wear that thing to
Yeah.
the end of time.
Yeah.
They nailed it.
Awesome. Great picks, by the way. Great picks. Let's see here from the chat. We'll definitely have to go explore two late 70s Milgauss and one and a mil spec sub. Philly watch fan. If I had $1 billion, I'd go full blown Andy M and make all you peasants bow before my collection of Zulu times. uh, B Dev saying if I win the lottery, I wouldn't buy a watch. I'd buy a watch company, a small one. Okay,
Not a bad idea.
maybe
With $1 billion,
Baltic.
you could. No,
Yeah,
it's more than that, man. You can get somebody else.
yeah,
You probably get before Watchbox moved in. You could have got Debethune for that much. That's for sure.
yeah. You're
easily.
probably right. I would. Howard is here. Hey, Howard. I would basically buy the entire available catalog of Hobburn 2 watches as an exercise in enlightened modesty. All right. Okay.
Solid.
Um, Bobby saying I'll probably buy all the Silver Snoopy 2 watches out there and then have them dangle from my golden ceiling in the bedroom. Oof. I
The
heard you
pity.
say that before. Yeah. All right. So guys, I'm gonna stick around here. I'm going to put an invite onto the chat, and one at a time. If you guys can come on, if you have a pick, we'll entertain your pick. We'll hear your pick, and we'll give you our thoughts on it. Um, Paul saying, and of course, a Grubel Forsey, 100%.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Gold Stunner for the Wolfgang.
And for
Uh, Hobby Bobby not liking your pick, Wolfie. This is way too safe for a Grubel Forsey, he's saying.
yeah, I know
Wow.
what he's saying, but that's I'm not the other Googles. Most of them are there's too much going on for me. Not that I don't
Yeah.
like him or hate him, but I pick. This was the simplest Grubel I've ever seen,
Yeah.
and right next to it was a super complicated 2-3 tourbillon, whatever else was going on, and I like the simple one better.
Me
Okay,
too.
fair enough.
Me too.
Caliber would buy Wolfie a John Mayer G-Shock.
That's just
Wow.
That's
That's
just
just me.
he has so many millions, and all I get is a John Mayer meme.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, it's Colin from Winding underscore Watches. How you doing, buddy?
Wow! What
Great
a
to have you here.
what a
What a
surprise!
surprise.
Thanks
I
for
did not.
having me, buddy.
Yeah.
Look, I
So,
got all my teeth.
yeah. Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah.
Looks like all that Triactin you were taking finally paid off.
Teeth grew back.
Your teeth grew back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. So you hit you come across the river. You go to Detroit. You play the
Mm,
lottery. 1.2
mm,
billion dollars, yours, right?
mm.
After taxes, whatever. What's the first watch you're buying?
Okay, so I'm gonna get all the watches, just so you know. But
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
like, I'm gonna get lots of Grubels and
Yeah. Okay.
Jorns, all that. But the first watch, yellow gold, rainbow Daytona with a pave dial. I'm
Wow.
going full blown. Just look at me
Yeah.
watch. That's the
Yeah.
first thing I'm buying.
Oh no.
Wow.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh
You're
boy,
gonna be you're gonna be cruising downtown Canada with your arm hanging out with that watch
Yeah,
on. Wow.
town of Winnipeg. I'm coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you have free tickets to Miami if you buy that watch.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, solid pick, man.
Yeah, man.
Solid
You
pick.
got to go like that ridiculous watch, right? Like, that's what you got to do, a flashy, ridiculous watch. There's lots of time to buy like the horological significant stuff.
Yeah. True. I mean, yeah, you got time on
Yeah.
your side there with that kind of money. Kara Jersey, I would just buy more Carreras, the 911 variety. Oh, you got me there. I thought you were gonna go tag. Um, Watch Bobby saying is, I believe when Wolfie opens his suitcase, the AD salespeople will be looking at the golden light in the box, like in Pulp Fiction movie. Oh, there it is. You got it back. You got it back, didn't you?
Yeah. No, Stefan was asking what I'm wearing.
Okay.
Sub. Yub, also known as Yub.
Also known as the Yubby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Katie, Wolfie, you're responding to Chaz. Okay. Um,
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna hang
Okay.
up and listen. See you.
Okay. See you, Mr. Caller. Okay. Um, Cornerback Blue is gorgeous, but I prefer the Havana. So,
Yeah.
thank you, Thomas, for
That's the
bringing
nice one
the
too.
bringing it back to the Cornerback Blue. You know, that crazy thing is that watch wasn't that watch when it came out like 20 grand?
That was the
it's
entry
fully
level.
loaded.
Yeah.
That was the
That was the
entry
entry.
level.
And now that watch is, I mean, I don't know what it is if it's come down, but I mean, it was going for 100, well, listed for 100,000 for a while there. I don't know if
Fox
there
that
was
one.
actually any sales for
Yeah.
100,000 or not, but I'm sure it's come down a little bit. But yeah, there's some FP Journe stuff that are amazing. That quartz watch, right? That Elegant, I think it's called. 10,000 all day a couple years ago, and now it's just ridiculously up there. So many other FP Journes that have double, tripled in price in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Um, he seems to be the one of those brands where one of those brands that people just with some serious money they flock to. for sure, and be like, hey, listen, I'm a watch guy. I got FP Journe. Um, Kevin S saying Raymond Weil, David Bowie, or maybe just David Bowie himself. Okay, that's a little dark, Kevin. I have so many watches that I'd buy if I won 40 million. Yeah, Thomas, why don't you come on and tell us one of them? There's the link. I'll put it in the StreamYard for anybody else too. Um, Watch, the next one's gonna be Amin who comes in, I bet. Hey, Sam is here. How you doing, Sam? Good to see you. Kevin S. I'd get a
Shit.
precious metal Grand Seiko, but the winnings may not be enough. Right, right. Paul RM. Anyone? I might. I don't make me. Don't take me out the back and shoot me. I just might, especially if I buy a McLaren. Would you guys go RM with
Yeah,
that kind of ridiculous money?
I get in the doll.
Yeah, you get an adult. No, not for you, Wolfie. That you don't. You're not into that.
Never.
No, not for you, Raw. Yeah,
No,
I think I'd pass
never.
too.
It
I'm.
just feels dirty.
Yeah.
Just can't.
Uh, that's great. James says maybe I would buy the money to travel to find NOS examples of my favorite vintage Seikos.
Yeah.
Uh,
And he
That's a
brings up a
journey.
good point too, because with that kind of money, it's
oh
like you
yeah.
always, you're gonna get okay. I'm gonna get this, the Patek with the blue, whatever. But then there's also those other watches that you were always on the fence about and weren't in the budget at the time. And
Hmm.
maybe I get
Yep.
this, maybe I get that. I don't know. I have my set list, but $1 billion
Yep.
shows up, and it's like, you know what? Well, I'll just get all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of watches, a lot more watches, more than the ones that we picked, would be coming in, you know, compared to our, the top of the mountain ones we initially picked, our first and second choices.
So
I'd have
so
a
Ra-
freaking gold sub, there'd be all kinds of weird stuff coming in.
So, right, you like a smaller collection, right? That's where you find like
Hmm.
you go through like four, five, six watches in your rotation.
Yeah, six
If
is a lot for me. Yeah.
six is a lot. So, but if you had all the money in the world, do you think you would find happiness with a 20, 30, 40, 50 watches? You know what I mean? Or
Even
would you
even with all the
still?
money in the world, that would still be too much.
Hmm.
Like with $1 billion, I'd probably get another 10 that are not that uh, FP Journe or
Hmm.
that Patek. There'd be another 10 in there of
Yeah,
watches that I've always had on the radar. I
yeah,
was always like, well, you know, kind of a lot of money. Maybe I should just hold off on it. Like one of those. You know, those watches would automatically show up, and I'd be like, well,
yeah,
now I have it, and let's just see how it goes. And if it stays, it stays. If it doesn't, doesn't. No harm, no foul. Like
yeah.
the Streamliner would be one. Of
Right.
course, 60 grand. That's not happening anytime soon. So, but with $1 billion, I'd have it here tomorrow. But yeah, I'd get a chance to try out watches that I've always wanted.
Okay, gotcha.
And if I didn't like it, it
Just
wouldn't
rotate out
hurt.
of them. Yeah,
Wouldn't hurt.
yeah.
I would.
Canadian. Go ahead, Dan.
Hey guys.
I would do put 15 in my Florida house, 15 in my Texas house, and then 15 in my Montana ranch, and then add a couple every year.
Okay.
Where
That
the smart
sounds
money
that
goes.
sounds that's fine. That sounds logical. Canadian Watch Monkey, let us know what would you
I
buy?
found it. I finally found it. I saw it. It was a new release by Seiko called the Kudo Constant Force Tourbillon.
That's a good one.
That
That's a
would
good
be
one.
your watch if you hit the $400 million came your way.
That and the
All right.
Paul Newman. The,
Well,
the, the
yeah.
Paul Newman, the one that he had. Yes.
See, like I still think like I would like to think that I would have as many watches. Like I feel comfortable with like maybe 10 at the max, but I would like to think that if I had that much money, that it wouldn't be I wouldn't be stressed out about having like 30, 40 watches. But I think at the end of the day, I'll still shrink it down to 10, and that's where my wheelhouse is. Thank you, Canadian Watch Monkey.
Oh,
We got
just one quick
yeah.
question. I just want to ask each one of you guys, how many watches do you actually own, like currently, that you own?
Well, watches that I don't have set to give away,
Yeah,
and
personal
well,
watches.
I have 5 watches at the moment. Dan,
Next.
Same. 5.
I think I
Five's
have
got
like
five.
10. I think I
10.
have like 10. Yeah.
Wolfie, I think Wolfie's answer is all of them. He's got all of them.
No, I don't really know, but it's over 30.
Yeah,
It's probably 30
It's
to
coming in at a
35.
solid
excellent, excellent.
150 watches.
Whoa.
If
Nah.
if I win the 400 million or whatever, the billion, if I have that kind of money, I'm up at 1,000 watches within 10 years. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
And
absolutely.
that Bobby is staying at 10 pieces is utterly ridiculous.
Yeah,
You'll be over 100 within the first year.
yeah,
And in 10 years, you're right up there with me at 1,000. That's what would happen.
probably. Thomas, thank you for joining us.
Hi, Bob. Hi, great to see you all.
Okay, Thomas.
Yeah.
So the question that goes to you: if you had all that money, what's the first? And you have a pretty great collection as it is.
Well,
What?
I'm just sharing my screen if you can bring it
Yep.
up.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh, Urwerk. Nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is an work. It's called the UR 1001 Titan. It's $400,000. It's a monoblock case of solid metal. It does minutes, hours, day night indicator, day, month, years, and it's got a 1,000 year indicator on the back. So this is
Wow.
expected to go for 1,000 years.
That's it.
Yeah. So it's so big that it's actually fits on your wrist with two straps. It can fit on your wrist. It can fit on your wrist. But
Wow.
I thought, well, yeah, it's a pocket watch as well.
Oh,
So you can take it off this. You can take it off the thing that goes on the strap, and have it as a pocket watch. And I just thought, if I'm going to buy a watch, I want to have a watch that I can really look at and enjoy, and not just wear, but really ogle over and sort of like have fun with.
that thing is cool.
That's fantastic. I love this watch.
Yeah,
I love it.
never
Something
seen it.
that I'd have a bit of fun with.
Yeah.
Looks like a great watch. I just feel like it's one of those watches where you buy it at the dealer and they set it for you. And you're just like, well, I'm just gonna have to wear this for the rest of my life because I'm not gonna wear any of that. It's gone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wild, isn't it?
So
Yeah,
we need to go back to
There's a
the
lot
dealer.
going on. It's beautiful. It's like,
yeah.
Montana Ranch sounds like a bad condiment. Dan. Montana Ranch is a deep cut by a great one. 35 watches, and they all are bangers. That's true, Wolfie. They are. They are. Um, let's see here. Peter C. with the laughing and crying. Amazing. Absolutely. Definitely. For sure. So, Urwerk definitely on the radar. I I like Zeit work. That's my top eight. But Urwerks are just so cool. I
Yeah.
feel though that that's something like it would be more like an art piece for me, right? More than a watch. It's something that I would probably stick on a wall as a display. You know?
Yeah, I think I'd just like to. If I got that much money, I'd just like to have fun, and
Yeah.
I'd like to explore watches that you can have fun with,
Yeah.
rather than I'd go the historical direction and start getting Ferdinand Berthoud's and things like that, and I'd go the fun direction and really start exploring fun watches that you can really have fun with, Not,
Yeah,
not strapping small little objects on my wrist, but really having fun.
No, that's a good point. You know what I mean? Like, with that kind of money, have some fun, throw on something
Yeah.
that's kind of ridiculous. I get that. I
You've
get that.
you've already worn all these small watches in your life, you know.
Right, right,
You
right.
get a load of money, you're gonna have some fun, aren't you? You know, you're gonna
Yeah,
enjoy the watches.
absolutely. So, moving to Dan. Dan, the chat kind of has been talking about this. Like, why Montana?
Why? Why not? I'll have acres. I'm gonna have like 200 acres.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
beautiful. It's
No, no,
beautiful up there.
Montana's beautiful.
Forget about it.
He
It's a little,
gets bored. He gets so bored. He'd be out of
it's
there.
it's a little
Oh no, not at all.
bomber, you
No,
know?
yeah, to Wolfgang, you got to remember there are some people that just don't like being around people,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm one of
Bingo.
them. Dan,
and
Dan
there
lives
goes
in New York.
Montana. It's
Bingo.
like,
yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Bingo.
Like the Unabomber, right? Like the Unabomber didn't like people, right? So he
I,
was.
li- I lived on a mountain out here up in the Santa Rosa Mountains, and it was like the most amazing experience. House up in the mountains, and this place was so remote that I'm cleaning out the garage with my wife, and a car passes by on a dirt road up ahead. Okay, so we're out there working. 4 hours later, another car passes by, and she goes, "What the hell's with all the goddamn traffic today?
Yeah,
Is there a party or
yeah,
something?" Two
yeah.
cars in 4 hours. Two.
Scott saying if I had $1 billion, I'd start a micro brand that sources from the same factories all the other micro brands and homages of famous watches. Okay. If you win a large sum of money, you need to disappear. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I preface in the beginning, like after you come back from hiding and you have
All the
facial,
surgery and
yeah, all the
change
surgery.
your face. Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Um,
didn't think of that actually, but it's a good point, Bob.
yeah,
Yeah.
and look, and you know what's crazy, Thomas? Some states here require you to use your name when you claim the prize, right? Some states don't. I mean, and in those states, people smartly will set up like a LLC, right? Or third party, whatever, and have that their attorney claim the prize in the name of that uh, LLC or company or whatever. But yeah, some states you have to, and that's a scary part. I think in my state, I think you used to have to use your name, but now there's a way around it where you can just come up with something else and have some anonymity. Because man, I mean, I'm sure if any of us want hit that, there's gonna be family
Yeah.
members coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah.
Too many.
Oh,
Don't
I'm your
worry,
third
we're
cousin.
not telling anybody. When I get my site work, I'm not telling anybody who it's
Yeah,
from. That
yeah,
we'll keep it secret. Don't worry.
yeah,
Just between us.
yeah. Um, let's see here. Yeah, Wilson, Captain Vasily wanted to live in Montana and own a pickup truck. He did. He did. He
Oh
didn't
yeah, he
make it
did.
though, did he? He didn't
Almost.
make it.
He want to
Yeah,
own an RV. Didn't he want an RV? You could drive
I
around
think
without
so. And he
papers.
wanted and he wanted a an American wife. I think a fat American wife. Didn't he say he wanted a fat American?
I
But
gotta
like
watch
like
it tonight. But
I think like in some cultures like when you say that, I mean that means like somebody who's like very successful. I
yeah,
don't know.
wealthy because you can afford the
Well,
food.
right,
Yeah.
right, right. Oh, Wilson. Oh, Wilson. I had a surprise for you tonight. Um, but hold on 1 minute, guys. Talk among yourselves real quick, and I want to get a little surprise. I have a little surprise for Wilson.
Who's
Okay.
Vasily?
Now we got to carry the show.
That's all right.
We got
I
nothing
got a
to
question
say.
though.
Go ahead.
You win $1 billion. What's the cheapest watch you're buying?
Ooh, good point. It'd be a Breguet 7147 for me.
What's that? The tradition?
I'll bring that up.
I keep,
I
most
think
of the stuff I buy I'd stay in the same range I'm now.
yeah,
I wouldn't go up, except for
yeah.
the maybe piece here and there, like we said. But I wouldn't leave my price range. It stayed the same.
Right. I would get probably another what do you call it, bathyscaphe in the black ceramic because I already have the steel. Just get
That'd be
another one
the
like that, and because I always like the look of that, so I would definitely do it.
this would be the cheapest watch I'd go for.
Okay, I am back, guys. Okay, so yeah, Wilson, so Wilson, he's the man, right? And we all strive to be Wilson, and so I used to draw, you know, back in the day,
Oh boy.
and I have a couple of friends that I used to like to draw and draw them as different figures in history, and so like I wanted to do like uh, a commemoration of Wilson's trip to the AD the other day, but the problem is I don't have a picture of Wilson. Right,
Mm.
I've seen Wilson once,
Yeah.
maybe like a year ago, and I'm trying to, remember what he looked like, and so and he went to this AD with Detroit Spartan. So I have no idea what Detroit Spartan looks like, but I think I'm starting to draw something, put something together, and I just wanted to get Wilson's feedback on it. Hold on one second. Let me do a little
Oh boy.
solo layout here. And oops, solo layout. And so Wilson, let me know if this is like kind of like accurate. See here, I got Wilson. There's Wilson right there.
He looks like John. He looks like
yeah.
John Travolta. He looks like John Travolta.
I
Well,
love it.
well, Colin sent me a picture of John Travolta, so I used it as my muse. So you're right, Dad. I did. And so like I don't know what Detroit Spartan looks like,
He
but
definitely
I
has
mean,
a baseball cap, though. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I
got
mean,
the-
like,
yeah, yeah. Definitely got the baseball cap.
so is Wilson the Wilson one Latino? Yeah. So I think
Oh my
I think I'm
God.
onto something. Like maybe I'm gonna have like
Oh god.
Rolex written back here. Look, I mean, this is just like I haven't drawn in about 10 years, so I'm still working on it. This is not the final. I mean, I'm gonna be drawing on a different media. I mean, like it's gonna be a different piece of paper. I'm just like practicing, getting my mojo back, drawing wise. But let's just
Oh
leave that
my
here.
god.
Let's just leave that
Great.
here for everybody to see.
It's amazing.
Um, was Wilson in the WWE? Well, I mean, like, look, I mean, like, maybe he was. I mean, so yeah. I said bald and fat. Well, yeah. I mean, like, I mean, this is like how I see you, Wilson. Um, but anyway, I think I might be onto something. Um, he's got Detroit Spartan rather close. Well, yeah, I mean he's like behind his shoulder, right? Like the two of them are going to like I can see them like strutting, going up to the AD. You know what I mean? Like yeah, I'm gonna go get some watches because I'm Wilson and I'm Detroit Spartan. You know, but apparently Colin was telling me like Detroit Spartan doesn't even look anything like that. So I got to go back to the drawing board. You know what I mean? And get that going.
Make sure you keep that draft though. Make sure you keep that.
Oh
first-
yeah, no,
Yeah, that goes
I'll
nowhere.
keep it. I'll keep it. Chaz is just saying this is outstanding. Oh, Chaz thinks I hit it right on the mark. 10 years, that's all. Wrong pick. These guys are not even flexing.
Yeah, there's no wrist being held up. No
Yeah,
wrist-
no. I mean, I'm gonna handle that,
Yeah.
Thomas. This is just like I'm just trying to get like warmed up again, all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, They look
Good.
like a mid '90s rap duo at the tail end of the gangster rap trend. Yeah, I kind of was going for that, James. But shocking, Colin's saying shockingly accurate. The cops are on their way at Wilson. Is this a big pun tribute sketch? Oh man, oh that's great. Uh, Wilson says I never looked so good. Okay. Watch medicine. Detroit Spartan looks like Matt Stafford that just went haywire on his. Okay, all right, all right. Uh, Bobby, you were on a live stream with Detroit. Was I? Was I? Was I really? Oh, it
Oh,
must have been like Random Rob or something like that. I don't know. I forget. I forget. It was a while, for sure. Um, okay. Well, anyway, having a little fun at Wilson's expense. Let's get one last look before we exit, and I remove that from the stream. Um, guys, thank you all for coming tonight. I really, really do appreciate it and getting your input on what you would get if you hit the lottery. And I think all of your picks were excellent. And I wish you guys the best of luck. I mean, I know Thomas and Canadian Watch Monkey and you know you can't play, but you know, I mean, I'm sure you know we can figure out a way if one of us wins to send
nice.
you to send you
Right.
something as in a token appreciation, a little gift bag from coming onto the
Stand,
Bobby Legs and
stand
Friends
by for the
stream.
Falcon Eye. It's all coming. Everybody's getting one. Everybody's getting one.
Dan, Wolfgang, Ra, appreciate it. Thomas, Canadian Watch Monkey, thanks again. Chat,
Bye,
great
guys.
time, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Yeah.
Okay, take care. Good night.
Good night.